Let's go to the Profiles screen now. Notice that it's locked. We'll go to the System Settings screen and unlock it. Now that it is unlocked, the tab has turned to green. My BrewBot can store up to 4 profiles. Each profile can be used on each of the 4 fermenters simultaneously. Touching the Retrieve Profile drop-down will show you a list of blank and saved profiles. You can select the profile you want to use. If you want to create a new profile, then touch the drop-down, select an empty profile and then give it a user-friendly name. The Profile Actions drop-down has 7 different instructions you can use. Save Profile. Saves the named profile to the controller. Run Profile. Starts the profile in either test or live mode. Pause Profile. Stops the profile but retains information about its current state. Stop Profile. Stops the profile and deletes information about its current state. Forward 1 hour. Advances the profile by 1 hour. Back 1 hour. Retards the profile by 1 hour. Clear Profile. Resets the profile to empty. When you run a profile, it can be run in one of 2 modes, which can be set with the Mode button. Test Mode. Runs each step at 1-minute intervals. Live Mode. Runs the profile at 1 hour intervals. My BrewBot profiles can have up to 15 steps. The table at the bottom of the screen shows all 15 steps in chronological order. Touching a step in the table loads it into the fields above the table, for input or amendment. The step type drop-down has 4 types. Time over temperature. This setting will run the step for the specified duration and alter the start temperature each hour in order to reach the end temperature. When the duration has been reached, the controller will move on to the next step, irrespective of temperature. Temperature over time. This has much the same effect as time over temperature. However, the controller will not move on to the next step until the end temperature has been reached. Free rise. Sets a band in which the controller will let the yeast determine its own temperature, only applying heat or cold if the temperature is greater or lesser than the start and end temperatures. Specific gravity. This has much the same effect as temperature over time. However, the controller will not move on to the next step until the target specific gravity has been reached. The status field tells you whether the fermenter's profile is running. The next 4 fields are the data inputs for each step. The number of days can be a decimal for parts of a day. For example, 0.25 is 8 hours. Throughout my BrewBot screens, specific gravity is input as a whole number. For example, a specific gravity of 1.055 needs to be input as 1055 or, in English, 1055.